month?
Guess it didn't snow after all.
Don't jinx yourself, boy. I knew that was just the wind.
It's not like the excitement of that day has faded away or anything. So why? Why do I feel so cold?
Oh, yep.
Huh?
There it is. Don't jinx himself. That was definitely a snowflake.
Oh, lino flowers.
Oh, I was wrong.
Welcome back, Reen.
It's just the petals. Oh, the whole class. It's weird to see them in their uniforms after they've been in their individual personal clothes for so long.
Welcome back. What are you doing standing there?
It's not like you to wallow in nostalgia. Did the flowers get to you?
You all came to see me.
They started budding just yesterday.
Should be in full bloom in about a week. Guess some of them couldn't wait.
I guess not. It's good to be back, you guys.
Agreed. We're all so happy to see you again.
You must be wiped out after all you did, though.
I'm fine, actually. It really wasn't that tough. Still, did all of you really come out here just to welcome me back?
They wanted a hug. Group hug.
Why wouldn't we?
It's not like we second years have any lessons to worry about this time of year.
Besides, I already had to come out here because of Valimar, so I figured I might as well say hi to you too.
Gee, thanks. No, but seriously though, you're gonna want to put George at the head of the Valimar team.
Technically, the first years are supposed to be in class right now, but I turned it into a self-study period instead. And that was only possible because everyone's favorite captain told us exactly when you'd be arriving.
Yeah, it's weird to see Toa now at the helm of the at the
Really now?
The Courageous.
It's nice to see you here too, Celine.
Oh, true. I didn't notice her before.
Well, don't think I went out of my way to be here or anything. But given the way that you were acting when you left, I was a little worried about you. I mean, I wasn't. Not at all.
Whoa. Back up. Everyone heard it. Y'all, you heard it. You heard it from here. Celine was actually worried. That's it.
Thanks,
okay,
everyone.
We're done. That's it. It's over. Nothing else to see here.
So
We've
what now?
literally seen it
Going
all.
back to your dorm for some well-earned rest?
We can carry your stuff for you if you want.
No, I'm fine. You said that
serious.
class is in session right now, right?
Serious.
I'm a student, so I might as well attend. I mean, I have been absent for a month now.
He's been on assignment for a month. God damn.
Wow, you're no fun at all. I was hoping we could skip the whole class thing and get to the welcome back party.
So that's why they're all here to greet him, is because he's been gone for so long. That makes sense.
I like that idea. Come on, it's party time!
Skip, cut.
Am I the only one who cares about studying at this school?
Yes! Lighten up, Machias, damn.
Well, maybe we can hold the party tonight instead.
In that case, we
I didn't mean to click past the... Oh, right. Gonna hold her hand?
Oh, by the way, Reen, it's nice to have you back.
Thanks. It's good to be back.
Alright, Winter's End, epilogue.
I'll never forget those days. The final weeks we spent together as a class are like dazzling jewels forever etched into my memories.
Wow, that's quite some wordplay you got going on there.
I cherished every last moment. I never wanted it to come to an end. But time stops for no one. The minutes and hours kept passing, and our days together were slowly coming to a close.
Why do I got a bad thing?
After what happened,
about to hit the
Valflame
fan?
Palace soon returned to its original form. It was almost as if everything that took place there was some sort of dream.
except we're a man down, which... Oh... Spoiler alert, we're a man down. Which begs the question, because of the neural link, does that mean that Theodine is also... dead?
People's memories of that day started becoming vague. Many were convinced it was some kind of collective hallucination.
Collective hallucination? Come on, that seems flimsy, don't you think?
That may have been in part a result of the chaotic days that followed, brought about by the Chancellor and Rufus.
Alright, that actually doesn't kind of check out. I still want to know if they're going to reveal the secret as to how the Chancellor is still alive. See, if he was smart, and this is what I said during Bang Game 1, if he was smart, he would have been wearing a vest. You know, just keep it simple, but this is a land of magic and machinery, so there's no way to know.
After the war, the entire country feared that Calvard would invade Crossbell and try to take it for its own. Using that to his advantage, Rufus quickly convinced the nobility to support him, pledged to cooperate with the Chancellor.
Oh yeah, that's a stroke of political genius right there. Super easy.
And in January 1205, the combined forces of both Imperial and Provincial armies invaded Crossbell.
Okay, so this is how Rufus came to be given his speech.
Crossbell no longer possessed the weapon of mass destruction that had annihilated Gorelia Fortress. Thanks to that, the city was occupied in a mere day, with no bloodshed. Calvard was quick to react, sending countless airships to try and drive the Imperial forces out. However, between Rufus's leadership and the combined might of the tanks and soldats under his command, they were quickly repelled.
It sounds like they weren't able to offer much resistance.
As for me, Chancellor Osborne's words became the reality. Valimar and I were heralded as those responsible for Heimdall's liberation.
Oh, so that's why they were so the mechanics were so excited to work on the Valimar, and they knew.
And as the purported hero to the nation, I'd received and accepted a request in February to back up our forces in Crossbell.
So that would explain why I, player, had it almost seems like we had a command of our own.
It was there that I found myself suddenly leading numerous soldats and fighting off the Republican army. Before I knew it, everyone around me was referring to me as the Ashen Chevalier.
Which makes sense.
Time kept flowing, and mid-March came. The month in which Class VII would finally say their goodbyes.
So this is considered their second year? I thought this was considered their first year still. Because that's what it implied.
And that brings our history review right up to the dawn of the modern era. Next week, we'll be covering the 50-year period from the Orbital Revolution up to the present day. We're blowing through this material a lot more quickly than I would otherwise, so try to keep up with your reading. Oh, and Emma and Machias, if you see anyone struggling, try to help them out, okay?
I fully intend to.
They had the top two in the class, potentially school.
Leave it to us. I've got plenty of good reference books on the subject.
That would be very helpful, actually.
Sounds like a pain.
Oh well.
I do happen to have a few gaps in my knowledge of the Revolution.
I should be able to help out with the technological side of things if you guys need it.
Man, Class 7, y'all are together,
I'm
y'all.
guessing we're gonna run into that Schmidt guy's name a lot, too.
Oh, yeah. That guy's got an asshole.
Well, he was one of the 3 leading disciples of Professor Epstein, so yeah.
It'll feel strange seeing his name in textbooks, knowing how he is in real life.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing to think we were able to meet him, though.
All right, like I said, I'll be giving a quiz next week on everything we've covered up to now, which means it'll cover quadratic functions, factorizations, sets, logic, and probability.
Nope, I've already tuned out. I can't do it. I'm pretty sure at this point I got through math on a fluke.
And if I'm feeling really mean,
There might be a little calculus in there. So, study for this one.
Listen, if you're not Emma or Machias, your calculus is gonna throw everyone for, well, maybe million, maybe. Your calculus is gonna blow the hell out of everyone else.
That's a lot.
I'm getting depressed just thinking about it.
Same, Elliot.
Sounds more like he's reciting some kind of curse.
It is all material we've covered in class before, you know.
Oh?
It'll be worth going over the most basic formulas at the very least.
Alright, apparently, I've got to play on the headset on the cable.
That sums up this lecture on the structure of the stock market in Erebonia.
So is this business history?
Next week, we will hurry on and study unemployment and inflation problems.
So apparently economics is part of the curriculum, which is
You're
interesting.
also going to be taking part in a debate on those issues.
Oh, this is more like
so make sure
political science.
each of you are well prepared.
I guess that makes sense.
What kind of debate?
A debate. It's when people are divided into groups for and against something, then they argue their viewpoints.
Yeah, it's called social media. I mean, what? And music?
After much consideration, I've decided we will use our remaining time to listen to and enjoy music from all manner of genres. From famous classics to popular modern music, I've gathered records of all kinds for you to enjoy. I even managed to borrow music from a hot new genre like heaving metal, I believe it's called.
Heavy,
I wonder
you got
what that
heavy
sounds
metal?
like.
Yeah, she's definitely the older generation.
Nice work, guys.
I feel like that was a lot, and I just had a couple cutscenes from everything.
You poor kids must be exhausted.
Yep.
Feels like all your other instructors are dead set on cramming your brains with as much material as humanly possible.
Yep. That's how I feel, and I wasn't even there for all of it.
I want to crawl into a hole and die.
I'd rather try fighting Solets at this point.
You said it.
Still, this is exactly how we wanted it.
Right. They're doing it for our sake, so I don't mind it so much.
There's no way we could cover everything in class, so it's sweet of them to give us the bullet points while they still can. It's paying off for us in the long run, yeah, so we owe them a lot.
Forcing you to try and keep up with us is a little unfair of us, though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do all of this again next year.
Are you sure you're fine with this arrangement?
Wait, what? What?
Of course. This is to my benefit, too.
Wait, so you have to retake his...
If I get all of this crammed into my head now, maybe I can even come out on top on next year's midterms.
Wait a minute, so is he retaking year one?
Well, that's some confidence.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if you actually did it, though.
Reen has the knack for pulling off anything he puts his mind to, after all.
I'm probably just being too optimistic.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Guess we'll know for sure next year.
It's good to be young, though.
Anyway, tomorrow's the day you've all been waiting for. Your next free day. I know you've got enough schoolwork to choke a horse, but try to carve out a little time for your clubs and all that youthful jazz.
Horse? Try 2 or 3.
The forecast for tomorrow is clear blue skies. Might be the perfect chance to sneak off and get into some ooh la la with that special someone.
Na. Damn, I'm not even trying to be subtle.
And truly, you teach us all by living your life as a shining counterexample.
Oh, Machias isn't wrong.
Spoken like a true lifetime member of the Lonely Hearts Club, instructor.
Ooh.
Hey!
Shut
I'll have
down.
you know that there are plenty of guys who would do anything for a private lesson with yours truly.
But if that many men are interested in you, how can you spend so much time drinking alone in your room?
Damn, I'm gonna have to call him the Beatrix for that one.
I think the polite thing to do here is just smile and nod.
If you keep setting your sights on guys like Laura's dad, you might as well just buy a couple cats and get it over with.
And the assault continues. From a resident napper, no less.
It does seem like she's fighting an uphill battle to find a good match.
Ah, just you wait, guys.
Uh-oh, I feel like she's taking that as a challenge.
In 2 weeks, when you see the hordes of chiseled, elegant gents draped over me, we'll see who has the last laugh.
It definitely feels like a challenge. Reen, at least I am the smart one and not saying anything.
Time really does fly. It's hard to believe our last free day is tomorrow.
Last free day.
Yeah, it felt like we still had more time.
For me, it feels like it's been ages since I last had one.
Well, in my defense, I've been on assignment apparently.
I suppose it would. Were you able to rest up at all while you were away?
Not really. It was basically work, work, work the whole time. I did get taken into Crossbell City during what time off I did have, but I can't say I felt very comfortable there.
Oh.
I'm sure.
Yeah, given the situation.
Indeed. That must have been more painful than anything.
To the people of Crossbell, we Erebonians are aggressors. I can hardly imagine they would welcome us with open arms.
It's basically occupation over there.
That doesn't sound like it'd stop Lecter from living it up over there, though.
He did take me to a casino once, actually.
Nice.
He won so much, he might as well have been cheating.
Shocking. It always feels like people who like gambling really like it, huh?
Yeah, there is no. You're all in or you're all in or you're all not, which is a part of the fun. Playing that, but yeah, there's no in between. Just one extreme or the other. Oh yeah, crow's seat.
So, does anyone have anything planned for our free day? Remember, it's the very last one, so make it count. We wouldn't want to end the day with any regrets.
True enough. Although, I wonder if I'd end the day regretting that it has to end in the first place if we made it too much fun.
I've got so much that I want to do, I'm not sure where to start. I know I want to attend practice, at least. Oh, same. I've got to go taste test some new dishes for the cooking club, plus Kershus has a new menu up, and...
How many stomachs do you have?
7.
Will you be helping the student council tomorrow, Reen?
That's the plan. It sounds like Toa will finish handing all her work over to the others today, but they're bound to be busy.
So, just business as usual
So, I
for me.
thought it'd be nice to take some of it off their hands, whether they
Actually,
like it or not.
It might be nice just to get back to a sense of normalcy.
Ah,
after
Reen,
all.
ever the reliable gopher.
That's a very you response.
Thanks.
If there's anything we can help with, let us know, okay?
I was half expecting that to be a request for the old schoolhouse, honestly.
Well, I guess I'd better get going. I could go straight to the student council room, but it's my first time back in over a month, so it would be nice to take a walk. Maybe I should go and see how Valamar's doing too.
Reen!
Oh, hey, Emma.
Huh? Emma? I thought you'd gone off to your club room with Celine. Did you forget something?
No, it's not that. I just wanted to spend a bit more time talking to you. You were away for so long, and I still have so many things I want to talk about with you.
Oh, right. That's fine by me, though. I've still got loads of stuff I want to talk about with you, too.
That being said, it wasn't only talking to you that I missed while you were away. There was, something else.
I think I might know. So, what do you want to talk about?
Anything is fine with me, as long as I'm with you.
Wasn't for long, but the two of them were happy, simply passing the time. When the time came to part ways, they said their goodbyes just outside the classroom. Classes are now over for the day, and you can walk around the academy grounds freely, visiting the building accessible through the engineering building, and speaking with Toa in the student council room. The story will advance. Alright, so visiting the building accessible through the engineering building. But wouldn't the building accessible through the engineering building? Driving clothes. You change the character's costume by selecting the costume hat and equip. It will automatically change over the course of the story. Alright. So apparently I'm not done yet. Oh, I've got my school uniform on. So, what outfits do I have? Traveling clothes. Oh, that's his... Okay. Oh. Casual clothes. Does it change? No, it doesn't change my icon. I don't think so. In the menu, I mean. Unspeakable. So that's one that I've been doing. Clothes 2. Oh. You know what? Traveling clothes is jacket. Alright, right. I'm gonna go back to the jeans and sweater vest. Sweater? Vest hoodie? So, I don't know. Just for the throwback, just for old time's sake. Alright, so I don't have any bonding points, but we can poke around. This is the first time that I've actually have access to the Academy grounds since the start of the game. It's been 101 hours? God damn. I'm just now being able to access the Academy grounds. Damn, that's crazy. Alright, old schoolhouse first. Just because it's just warranted. I don't even know. I wonder if I can get in. I don't know. Find out. Doors are firmly shut. Apparently I don't have the key anymore. By this point, I'm not sure if it's been turned in or lost, honestly. Probably turned in. Because there was a minute or two before the actual assault on the Academy itself. So, where is everybody? Oh, fishing. I can do fishing. Yeah, so the Academy, it's an engineering building. Apparently there's a building back there. Ooh, random shutter. Actually...
Oh, I could probably fish
give me
here.
a second. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's see what we can catch here. Oh, this is a big one. The crawfish? Or crab? Lobster maybe? Whatever it is, it looks like it's a top tier catch. Oh, he's gonna fight to the bitter end.
Not what I had in mind.
Invisible crayfish. No, it's something I already have. I'll go a couple more times. Alright, this will be easy.
Not what I had in mind.
Regular crayfish that time. Oh, there it is. Oh. I really needed that crack to the neck. Oof. That's a beta? I almost lost it. I could still lose it. There we go. A little bit better there. I don't remember the last time I lost a fish, honestly. Got a fighter. Or is this the warrior, maybe? Aw, oh, dude, come on now. Don't you dare. There we go.
Whoa, this is a big
Gladiator.
one.
That's. My neck. Feels like my neck is tilted. Maybe I'm just crazy. Salamander.
Not what I had in mind.
Hail salamander to be specific. Ooh, CPU covered by 100. Nice. Yeah, might as well. Got one left. I don't know if I've caught one of these before. I think I have. Sure is easy.
Not bad.
Warrior, yeah. Money. Alright. So let's see. I wonder if we can leave the academy. Let's see, just for shiggles, just see if I can try. I assume it's gonna. Yep. Oh wait, I still need to go see Toa. Yep. Yep. Alright. That's. Where's the gem? I want to check. Checking the gem. I wonder if the auditorium is still locked. Oh, the auditorium. Maybe the auditorium? True, you're going to help the student council again tomorrow, which I would imagine one in your position would take the opportunity to rest, but I suppose that's just not your way. Yeah, for better or worse, that's just how I am. How are things back home, by the way? But things are still kind of chaotic over in the Sutherland province. So it seems. I'm certainly keeping my father busy. Celestin will be returning home to help him, so I imagine he'll be able to stay on top of things, but... what is it to you how my family is faring? We have enough to worry about as things stand. Well, no shortage of scores to settle with you, so I'd appreciate if you go back to being your old self. Otherwise, I'll simply end up speeding ahead of you before you know it come next month. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Nah, I'm sure we can take it. Is it still locked? Yep. Is that Elliot down there? We got Laura, which makes sense as she's part of the club. This race against Laura's a little panic-inducing, I'm sure, but I can't let that put me off trying. I won't get better if I never push myself. Oh, it's not Elliot, okay. Official, once Klein graduates, he's going off into the Imperial Army. In fact, that's where he is right now, doing some sort of training program. I was hoping to pick his brain about some stuff, given that I'm the new captain of the swimming club. Oh well. Yep, they even kept the same old text. Wow, things really do stay the same, don't they? Alright, so I'm guessing the auditorium was locked. Yep. Alright, let's go. Onward. Can I even buy stuff? Hey there, oh, sorry. Wrong guy, huh? Oh, I was gonna say Crow. Sorry about that, I'm just using him coming here to mess around every day. I thought you were him. Still can't believe he's gone. I don't know if I'll ever be able to. What do we got? Principality would help. Nirvana would be good. Wow, so this stuff would actually... I'm kind of impressed. The last game of the stuff in the shop was good for like the first couple missions. And then it kind of, yeah, see, that's more like what I was expecting. Still, it'd be good for a few of us. Let's exchange first, see what that does. Alright, so I'm going to have to... That's not really good either. Alright, that's still not great. I know. So I've got enough for a couple of stuff. So that's for Sarah, right? Yeah. So I guess we'll just go down the list, I suppose. And now I'm out. Oh, they both needed balls. Can I sell? Hey, I got my inventory back. So I guess that whole thing with Lloyd and Ricio was like a words family. It'd be like a intermission of sorts, maybe? What about ingredients? Maybe I can part with. I have like excessive amounts of I have no idea how much longer this game is going to be. When it said the finale, I thought we were getting close, but maybe we're not. Let's see. Nope, not even close. What else can I sell off? I'm getting there. Alright, that should give me the next one. How far? Who's missing? Who do I not have equipped? It looks like just Milliam and Sarah. That's not terrible. And the rest is just items, which I can... Oh. Always buy the books. Hold off. And now, I wonder if this is still off limits. I assume it's probably lower class students. But I'm not technically lower class. Whatever. Alright, onward. Why someone's talking inside? Oh, and about next year's entrance ceremony. Don't worry, I've got all the arrangements sorted out. Excuse me, could you stand this for me, please? Hold on just a sec, I'll be right there. She sounds really busy. Should probably go and check on the engineering building first. Yep, she is every waking hour, that poor girl is at the helm. She is always working for the student council, like, non-stop. Alright, so right around the corner, we have engineering.
Oh.
Hey there, Rain.
Looks like someone's done with class for the day.
Yep, just got out. Wait, is that?
Yep, Angie's brand new bike.
Oh, hello.
We started building it for you, but then we had a change of heart. I just couldn't tear you away from your current ride after you'd grown so attached.
Now I feel bad, considering I pretty much did just that to you.
Yeah.
Your new one's got a pretty cool design, though.
Does look good.
Don't get too jealous. Specs are pretty much the same as yours. Well, before Angie tunes it up and adds her custom gear for distance riding, that is.
But distance riding would mean... You're planning on going off on some big journey, aren't you?
10 points to Rain. I just felt like it was time for me to go out and see the world for myself. My martial arts teacher did the same thing once, so I'm sure it'll be a valuable experience for me. The plan for now is to travel through the entirety of Zemuria.
That's not a very specific plan, and a pretty sizable journey.
You can say that again. I have no idea where she finds the energy.
Oh, really now? Your plan to visit the continent's most famous engineering factories is pretty much exactly the same thing.
Yeah, but it's not the entire continent.
You really think so?
I take it you'll be leaving Erebonia for a while too, George?
Seems that way.
First stop's the Burl and ZCF.
Always wanted to see it. After that, I got my heart set on a trip to the Epstein Foundation over in Le Mans State. While I'm at it, I think it'd be nice to pay a visit to the Verne Company in Calvert, too.
Will you even be able to get into Calvert at this point?
Hey, I didn't say it'd be easy, but I think I can pull some strings. The real reason for this trip is to figure out what I can do as an engineer to help smooth over our international relations.
That's a noble goal.
Meeting the continent's finest engineers and discussing things with them should really help get the ball rolling on that.
I mean, the best way for you probably would be, just thinking off the top of my head, would be to encourage the trade of technology.
You thought that far ahead. That's really admirable. I hope you can find a way to make that happen, even though I feel kind of hypocritical saying that, as someone who participated in the war.
Don't beat yourself up over it, Reen.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. That was your only option, given the way the Chancellor set things up. Your actions actually helped us avoid an even longer, more brutal war.
But...
Angie's right. You played a role that no one else could have. Just think. If things kept going the way they were going, we could have been at war with all of Crossbell. I don't even want to imagine the number of lives that would have been lost if you hadn't stepped in the way you did.
Of course, us telling you whether or not you should feel guilty doesn't matter. It all comes down to you facing your own feelings over what you did. But there's one thing we'd like you to remember as you do. You're not alone, Rain. You've got friends who understand why you did what you did.
Sometimes I wonder how I was lucky enough to get such good ones. Thanks, you guys. This really helps.
Don't mention it. On a completely different note, why don't you pay Valimar a visit while you're here? We spared no expense making sure he'd be nice and cozy in there.
Oh,
I think I will. But not to discredit your coziness efforts or anything, but he seems fine no matter where I leave him.
Well, aren't you a sweet chevalier? Maybe I'll check in on him in a bit too.
Oh, that's definitely. I don't remember there being a hangar back here before. That must be new. Night Soul storage area. Okay.
Hey, Valimar. How you holding up?
Relatively comfortably. My ability to self-repair means that maintenance is not mandatory, but I expect it will increase my operating efficiency.
Well, then you should probably do it.
Glad to hear it. This is going to be our new home base for the time being, so you can get in as much maintenance as you need. I'm gonna need you a lot in the days ahead, Valimar.
I will strive to meet your expectations.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Something wrong?
Not as such. I thought I sensed something unusual, but it must have been my imagination.
You really are getting to be scarily human these days, you know. What was it you sensed, though? A person?
I am unsure. It may have simply been a fluctuation in the earth veins below us.
Could be, but I'm looking
Similar fluctuations are hardly abnormal.
Well, if you don't think it's anything worth worrying about, I'll try and put it out of my mind. If you sense anything strange in the future, though, let me know, okay? You can tell me... telepathically was the word, right?
Indeed. I shall use it to inform you should I sense anything is amiss.
Alright, so it looks like that neural link is definitely apparently evolved into a telepathic one. I wonder if that's how he was able to summon Valimar through the teleport. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Alright, back to the Merryman. And now we should be able to see Toa. Oh, that is not moving right now. I can't hear her talking anymore. Guess the video must be finished. Maybe I'll be able to see her now? There's definitely someone in there. There's no response. Oh, I know. Excuse me, I'm coming in. Yep. Poor girl done passed the scout. I wonder how many nights she's fell asleep at her table.
I knew it. No wonder she fell asleep. She must have been really busy getting everything sorted out for the spring. Makes me remember finding her like this over in the computer room.
Oh, yeah. Well remembered, game.
Oh, right. I probably shouldn't look too much or she'll get mad when she wakes up.
Angie, George, Crow.
Oh, she's dreaming. Ouch. Aw.
Rain? What are you doing in my room? Wait, this is the student council room.
Yeah, like I said, I wonder how many nights she's fallen asleep in this.
I must have fallen asleep.
Again.
Sorry for coming in without permission. I did knock, though.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault for dozing off like this. Why do you always have to keep finding me like that?
And it does seem to become a
I hope you
regular.
weren't looking at me while I was sleeping again.
I did try to look as little as possible.
Well, if you say so. Is something the matter? You're not looking too well.
No, I'm fine.
Wait, does Toa not know?
Maybe the light streaming in through the window is making me look off color? I feel fine, really.
How could she not know, though? After it's been a month.
Come with me.
Okay.
What's this all about?
I know that you're a boy and all, and I do think that you've grown a lot during your year here. No, I probably shouldn't even call you a boy anymore. You're a grown man now.
Dude, he's like, what, 16 tops? That's boy territory.
That doesn't mean you always have to stand and endure everything life throws your way. Okay? If it gets too much, it's alright to sit down and let it all out. Whether you're a boy or a grown man doesn't change that. It's okay, Reen.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I promised I'd bring him back.
I guess I should do it now.
I promised I'd make him graduate with you, but I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You did everything you could. You made sure he knew how we all felt. And you let all of us know how he really felt too. So, don't get so worked up about it.
I'm sorry. I didn't want anyone to see me like that.
Well, I guess we're even then. Not like I jump for joy every time you catch me sleeping.
Fair point.
Have you finished getting everything ready for the next student council now, by the way?
Yep, my days of being president are almost done.
I
The
wonder how
first
she
years
feels.
taking over are really smart, though. I barely had to teach a thing in the end.
That's good.
Still, it must have been hard work getting through it all. You're going on a tour of various NGOs after graduation, right?
Yep. The plan's to take a year to visit NGOs in lots of different fields. Politics, economics, engineering, medicine. After that, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'll probably join either the army or something related to the government, I suppose.
She is well suited.
Well, I'm pretty sure they'd both love to have you. There's no chance either one would say no to you.
That's true.
Especially since taking a year off hasn't made them any less determined to recruit you. After all you did with commanding the courageous, it's no wonder you're so in demand.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't know. I don't think I did anything special, really. Still, I feel like it'd be best in the long run for me to see the world from a variety of different perspectives. I don't know what path I'll choose, but I want to step onto it with a firm decision on how things should be. I think that's the best thing I can do for this country's future. Maybe I'm being a little overdramatic there, though.
Not at all. After how much you've done for this academy, I can only imagine how much you could do for this country.
That's
Just
true.
try not to overwork yourself, okay?
I was gonna find random boys sleep.
We're with you all the way, but
something
we will
over.
always worry, you know?
Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. What was it that made you come here? I mean, I'm happy you did, but...
Oh, I'd completely forgotten too.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I just came to ask if there was anything I could do to help tomorrow, seeing as it's another free day.
But... you've only just come back. And besides, tomorrow's your...
That's all the more reason I want to spend tomorrow's free day the same way I spent all of the others. It wouldn't feel like our final free day is Class 7 if it were any different.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
kinda.
if you say so. Okay. I do have a few things in mind, so I'll just drop them into your mailbox in the dorm like I always do. And thanks for offering.
I believe this is game 2, and after everything that's happened, we're going back to... It's easy. So, surprisingly easy how things just, you know, kind of drift back the way they were. Like, right back in step. No problem. Hey guys, didn't expect to run into you. Yeah, crazy coincidence, huh? Are you heading back to the dormitory too? That was the idea. Why don't we all head back together then? Oh yeah, wasn't there supposed to be a party tonight? It's nice to see the flowers as they start to bloom. Yeah, I said earlier they'd be in full bloom in a week. I'm starting to think it'll be closer to the end of the month, personally. Just in time for the welcoming ceremony. The new students will be able to begin their academic lives here surrounded by flowers, just as we did. How wonderful! You already know each other since your first day here, right? That's right. Nobody else started to part ways with the year like you did. But back then, I never could have imagined we'd get along this well. Got off to a kind of a rocky start. You're telling me. Especially Machias and Muses. No kidding. For what it's worth, I do regret for the way I behaved back then. I thought there's something I'm terribly proud of. Well, think nothing of it. Maturity makes fools of even the best of us at times. Thanks, hold on. What's with that expression? You weren't exactly standing on the moral high ground either. I wouldn't have had as much of a reason to behave the way I did if you hadn't kept looking down your nose at me. Not just hear me say the best of us. It was all hell on all of us at the time, but it's all fond memory now. And I suppose the same could be said about you and Reed's little incident back at the start of the year, couldn't it? You had to bring that up. You just had to bring that up, didn't you? Oh, I should have seen this coming. I was thinking it too, yep. Yep. Ooh, little incidents are my favorite. Tell me! Well... Don't you dare! She's the last person who needs to know! I love it. Our first day really was full of surprises. Yeah, I can't imagine too many teachers welcoming their students by dropping them through a hole in the floor. And click, there it goes. Yep, even without having to fight a gargoyle on the way out, that's a pretty memorable start to a school year. That gargoyle proved to be quite the opponent too. Now though, I'm sure y'all can take him with your eyes shut. I'll say, when we finally managed to pull together and defeat it, she just casually drops in like nothing happened. It's like she was lying in wait the whole time, watching and waiting for a chance to strike. That's exactly what she was doing. Oh yeah, Fee ran the course and a half in the time it took everyone else to get through one time. But of course, there's nothing the old schoolhouse could throw at her, given her skill. Still, as exhausting and unusual as it was, that's how our class began. Pretty sure it's burned into our memories at this point. How could it not be? I have no doubt about that. Even so, I'm sure it's one of the memories I'll cherish decades into the future. Aw, now you got me all jealous. That's why I'm trying to do some crazy and make it super memorable memories too. Don't you dare. I dread to imagine what she's thinking when she says something crazy. Yeah, Eustace is exactly right on that front. On a hopefully unrelated note, what are we gonna do for dinner tonight? I don't even plan on getting something over at Kirsch's, but if anyone has any better ideas, I think it may be a good idea to make something for ourselves. Indeed, if I have to work between us, I'm sure our meeting will have quite a bit of variety too. And that does sound nice. My cooking skills were in danger of getting rusty too. No objections here. Well, unless anyone has what they need already, I think it's time to split up. I've got a lot to buy, so...
won't be necessary.
Hey, Sharon's cooking. Yeah, that is perfectly in step with Class VII.
Sharon?
What reason could you possibly have for being here?
Oh, the gang is all together. It's fantastic. I love it.
The chairman gave me her permission to return to my former position as your dormitory's caretaker.
Perfect timing. Highly suspicious and
Which
convenient,
means
though.
I am here to serve you all once more. There may only be a short time left until the end of the year, but I'll make sure you want for nothing during it.
I've already started preparing your evening meal, so there's no need to go out and buy anything.
Oh, well, how about that?
Reliable as ever.
I'm fine with this.
We will gladly accept your offer.
I mean, she's still a cook.
Sharon's cooking's better than whatever grub we could rustle up together anyway.
Case in point.
How do you manage to get permission from Mother in the first place, though? Weren't you helping to rebuild the Rhine? I thought the company was getting so many orders in, it was struggling to keep up.
Now that Master Gwyn has returned to the company, everything's back in order. He and the chairman have been speeding through one task after another since he got back.
Grant is crazy.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Impressive able to wrestle him back into the fold. They left on pretty bad terms.
So the former and current chairman make quite a team, I see.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Boy, I'm starving. Wouldn't mind a drink either. With the weather getting warmer, it's just about time for peak beer season. Huh? What are you guys all gathered out here for? Oh, why are you here?
Just when I thought they were starting to patch things up a little bit.
It's a pleasure to see you too, Lady Sarah.
Nothing riles this woman.
I brought a bountiful supply of smoked oysters and sardines. If you'd like a snack to accompany your beer, would you like them alongside your dinner?
Damn it. Yes.
And I do believe that is checkmate. Victory? Sharon.
I'm surprised she can just walk around in public like this. You know, considering her affiliation.
Guessing there's some sort of agreement in place between Rhineford and the government. Though, even if there weren't, I can't imagine anything would be able to stop Sharon from doing what she wants.
We have seen her in combat, and she is white nasty.
Whew. I think I might have eaten too much. It's been so long since we last had Sharon's cooking. She hasn't lost her touch. None of it feels heavy on my stomach at all. Well, that's all my work done for the day. Maybe I should go see how everyone else is doing.
Oh yeah, I haven't had a midnight run. Yep, explore the Sevens the night before the free day. The circle progressed to return. So yeah, it looks like we're not even close to done with this game. After all that happened and we're not even